710 ESPN Seattle presents Brock and Salk's Wrap Up.
Powered by the law offices of Heidi Hunt.
We often wonder out here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest whether anybody's taking notice of what we're doing. Well, the Wall Street Journal, they're noticing something Pete Carroll's doing in particular. Found an interesting story this morning in the Wall Street Journal. Really relates to a lot of what Mike and I talk about quite frequently on our show here. And unfortunately, when we talk Mariners and Seahawks, well, we're in the business of talking team building, growing the team, growing the organization to hopefully that point where they can compete for world championships. And the Wall Street Journal of all places, picking up on what Pete Carroll is doing out here in Seattle, and in particular, taking notice of this defensive group and not just looking at the stats and the rush defense, number 4 in the league in rushing yards against, and with Red Bryant in there, been a top 10 rushing defense, not just looking at the statistics, but actually looking at the size of this defense. And the Wall Street Journal breaking it down amongst all the defenses in the NFL, and it should come as no surprise that your Seattle Seahawks are the second biggest team in the league defensively. Not just on that offensive line, what Tom Cable wants to build, this defense, this defensive line, the defensive end in Red Bryant, your safety and Cam Chancellor, the tallest cornerback duo in the NFL with Browner and Richard Sherman now starting outside, and really what that size is doing and how different that approach is. You know, Mike said yesterday, it's almost a Moneyball approach, doing something different than everybody else. In a day and age where there's spread systems and you got to get speed and you got to draft all these guys that can run with Green Bay and run with New Orleans and run with all those wideouts. You know, Pete Carroll's saying, no. I want big, physical, nasty guys in my front seven, and I want great length outside. I want to take away some of that great speed with long defenders and guys that are very athletic, like a Sherman, like a Cam Chancellor. So people starting to take a little bit of notice, and I'll tell you what, you start winning more games, and more than just the Wall Street Journal will pick up on what you're doing.